Welcome to the first video in the Connecting the Dots Caregiver Education Series. In this video, our caregiver and healthcare provider presenters will talk about who is a caregiver and review the resources and tools designed to support you. We hope this information helps guide you on your caregiving journey. The presenters are Louise Spandler and Kate Steele. Louise and her mother are working together as caregivers for her father. Kate is a registered nurse working in the emergency department at Stratford General Hospital.
Are you a family member, friend, or neighbor who provides support, assistance, and care for someone? This could mean you help with personal, social, or physical support. You're someone who steps in to fill a necessary need when someone has fallen ill or needs long-term help. If you've accompanied someone to appointments, prepared meals for them, helped them with personal care, or looked after their home, you're a caregiver.
The jobs a caregiver might help with are not limited to those we just listed. The reality is, caregivers don't see themselves as caregivers. Instead, they see themselves as a spouse, a son, a daughter, or a friend, someone who cares and stepped in to help.
Many Ontarians have been or will be someone's caregiver. Right now, 29% of Ontario's population, or 3.3 million, provide support for someone.
Caregivers are absolutely crucial to the healthcare system. It's estimated that the unpaid work of caregivers is worth between $26 and $72 billion every year. They help ensure tests get done, services are organized, and people are supported in their homes for as long as possible. And about 1/3 of caregivers perform medical treatments, such as wound care and injections.
Many caregivers find it rewarding and take great pride looking after a loved one or friend. But some struggle to cope with the burden, even temporarily. At the same time, they also find it hard to ask for help. In some cases, the person they support won't allow them to accept it. They can feel overwhelmed, unsure of what to do, and where to get information.
This video series is designed to help. It will walk you through some important resources you can use, and it shares the experiences of others who've been down this road before. Programs are available to support you, and always remember, you're not alone.
The Connecting the Dots project has created a variety of tools to support caregivers in their role.
Through a process known as co-design, caregivers and healthcare providers work together as equal partners to create new resources. For the last 2 years, teams of caregivers and providers from Huron-Perth work together to develop important new tools.
The website, caregivershuronperth.ca, is designed to help caregivers and healthcare providers find local services, events, and supports. A good place to start is the How to Use the Website video on the homepage. It walks you through how to use the site to its fullest. Make sure to check out the caregiver tips and a caregiver's perspective in most sections.
The Time to Talk pamphlet provides caregivers with easy-to-read information caregivers might find helpful, including what it means to be a caregiver, impacts of caregiving, recognizing caregiver burnout, caregiver resources in Huron-Perth. You can find these at many healthcare providers in Huron-Perth, or view an electronic version on the Caregiver website.
The Caregiver ID was created to empower caregivers. It can be worn in healthcare settings to identify you and your role as a member of the healthcare team. The back has a list of questions you can ask when you are with a healthcare provider.
Healthcare Journey Binder is designed to help improve the healthcare experience for people with an illness, disease, or medical condition. It can be used by anyone, including caregivers, to manage important healthcare information.
Caregiver connection groups are social groups that meet on a monthly basis at different locations in Huron-Perth. The Quick Links page on the Caregiver Resource website has up-to-date dates and times. The groups are a place that caregivers can meet with other caregivers to share stories, information, and make connections.
Caregiver education tools include the Caregiver Guide and this series of videos. They help illustrate the caregiving journey and provide guidance and helpful information to make it easier for you. Like this series of videos you are watching, it is divided into 6 sections chosen by a Connecting the Dots co-design team. In closing, these resources are here to make caregiving easier for you. Take advantage of them to help make your journey successful. On behalf of the caregivers and providers from the Connecting the Dots project, thank you for your time.
Thank you for watching this video on who is a caregiver and caregiver resources. This series was co-designed by caregivers and healthcare providers like Louise and Kate. The Connecting the Dots project is funded by the Change Foundation and is a partnership of 6 healthcare organizations and caregivers in Huron-Perth. We hope this information will help to make your journey easier and helps you feel more supported in your important role. Our next video will cover wellness. Please take some time to watch them all.